Alright, hey. Uh, I'm here to talk about the Tao Devilfish. Or the way I painted mine, I call it the clownfish. Uh, Very clever. But, yeah, these, pretty good skimmer, front armor 12. Uh, their rear armor is 10, which is, it's expected of a tank. You get the gun drones. I normally get the gun drones. I don't get the smart missile system anymore. I used to until I realized that just because they can move as a fast skimmer, it doesn't mean that they can fire all their weapons when they're done moving 12. So I just give them gun drones so they can move around and shoot with the gun drones. Well, actually, the gun drones are shooting by themselves. They're just on the platform. You can still shoot the burst cannon, which is pretty cool. The multi-tracker upgrade is actually what lets them, move around and shoot as a fast skimmer. Let me see. I'm gonna go through and talk about each of the upgrades. You also have the black sun filter, which is useless unless you're doing night fight. Most of your fights aren't going to be a night fight, so I wouldn't really worry about it. Sensor spines, they're pretty good. It's sensor spines versus the disruption pod. I wouldn't get both of them. Sensor spines, they let you get into cover pretty easily. Disruption pod is actually the one I like most because it costs less than the sensor spines. Plus the fact, you have a moving 4+ cover save, 5 points. Why not? Target lock, meh, it's pretty good. It's chances are you're going to be moving 12 with this guy anyway, so you only get one weapon to shoot with, so. Flechette Discharger, really good against horde armies like orcs and Tyranids. Really good. It's invaluable. You're wounding on a 4+. That's really good. It's basically, it's basically poison. So, targeting array lets them shoot better. I personally don't bring the targeting array unless I just have extra points to spend. This guy I'm not really worried about his firing. I normally load him out as a dumbfish layout, which means I don't give him a lot of upgrades except for the multi-tracker and the disruption pod, because I just want him as a transport for units. Let me see. What else about this guy? Seeker missiles, I don't take them just because it's just 2 of them that you can put on here. And that's like 10 points each, so that's like 20 points. And you only get to use them once per game. And plus that means that you have to bring marker lights, and unless you're running a marker light army, why would you bring them? So yeah, that's the seeker missiles. Decoy launchers. Decoy launchers, actually they're not that bad. I just never bring them because I don't know. Read up in your codex. I think I'm probably reading it wrong or whatever, but definitely look at your codex, see if you like it or not. It kind of prevents your guy from, getting a mobilized result, but they automatically come with landing gear, so I wouldn't really worry about it. Yeah, I load up these Fire Warriors inside of here, and I believe that you can take Kroot in here now too, as long as there's only 12 models, which is pretty cool. I don't know why you would want mobile Kroot like that, but I normally just mean Fire Warriors. And like I mentioned earlier, the little Firestorm combo I like to run. Pretty effective. I used it against this demon player one time. Well, not one time. Well, that was the first time I used it, and it worked out pretty good. I was able to kill off what I wanted, so I think that's going to be it for the Tao Devilfish. Yeah, so Tao Devilfish.